in my session plan doing visual, kinesthetic, and auditory, I started off by in my session it was about passing with a hockey stick, so passing in hockey. So firstly, I set out all the equipment for 6 participants, which were at a level, a beginner stage, and had never done hockey before. So firstly, I set out all the drill and that for them. So there's 6 participants. I got them to go into twos with, so their ability was the same. Um, 3 on each line, and I give them all a hockey stick and one ball between them. So firstly, I started off with a um, visual by telling them what they had to do and how they had to do it, which is the visual. I'm just watching my video now. So the visuals learners had to absorb the information by sight. So I told them they all had to get in the duels, the twos, and then I did a quick demonstration showing them how to do it and what they had to do to be able to pass it with a hockey stick and pass the ball to the partner. So that was the visual stage in the session. And then I moved on to the auditory learners, which was by telling them what they had to do. So as I was going through my demonstration, I made sure that I was loud and clear so that all my participants could hear what I was saying. And as I was doing the demonstration and before the demonstration, I was talking through what they had to do with a hockey stick to be able to pass the ball smoothly and properly to the partner. And then for the last one, the kinesthetic learners, I then let them go on and do their own thing by after they watched, after they'd done the visual learning and the auditory learning, and then I moved on to the kinesthetic learners. After all that, they knew what they had to do, so I then let them do what they needed to do to be able to pass the hockey ball back with the hockey stick to the partner. So then at the halfway through the video, they then was passing to the partners smoothly and properly how they should do in hockey. And then also there was a few learners that I could see from the beginner learners in the group, which they all were beginners, but some of them didn't really grasp on how they should do it. So then I just give them a few tips on how to properly, smoothly pass the hockey ball, and then that was the end of my visual, kinesthetic, and auditory learning. So I first started off with the talking through and the demonstration for the visual and auditory learners, and I moved on to letting them do their own thing for the kinesthetic learners.